Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kal Halal, La Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah HaKodash, double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and salutation unto the hopeful elect and the 1/3 of Yashar Allah, upholding the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. Peace and salutations. This is the brother Bakwasha, and I want to cover how this society promotes lies, and how lies essentially create darkness, and that darkness has covered the earth. And as scripture says, gross darkness, the people. And let's grab that real quick. Because our people fail to realize that the truth of Yahweh Shem Shai and it being embedded within the hopeful elect is the thing that has been hidden from the world. Okay. And the reason why it's been hidden from the world is because this world does not want truth to be declared. This world wants lies, wickedness, mischief, deceit, fraud, vanity. All of those things are forms of manipulation and control, and fear being at the forefront of all of those things, which now can drive society into the ground. And Esau, the so-called white man, being the proponent of the adversary, the devil, okay, they're working in tandem to really destroy this whole world and this earth, because as scripture says, he knoweth that he has but a short time. And one of those main objectives is to destroy the hopeful elect, because by destroying the hopeful elect, he'll have the ability to try to usurp prophecy. Okay. And so that's another reason why, he's promoting the charagma, right? To try to identify, who the hopeful elect is, to try to Hail Mary, this last heave, this attempt, at him establishing, his kingdom forever, and him portraying himself as being the Most High. So let's go into a handful of scriptures. Like I said, just a couple of things that kind of jumped out as far as, this world promoting lies. And this is on every outlet, okay, whether it be news, media, books, this whole orchestration of Babylon, aka America, which is a corporation, these labels that have been placed on our people. Esau, the so-called white man, calling himself white, hiding his identity. All of these are lies. Okay, so let's start here at Isaiah 60, verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, is risen upon thee. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. And that's the hopeful elect, man. We are the only ones that have the truth. Okay. And the reason why there's gross darkness or complete darkness upon the people is because they do not have the truth. And so they stumble and they grope in darkness. Okay. And the reason why they grope in darkness is because they don't have the light, that light being Yahweh Shai, okay, the path, okay, towards salvation, okay, and that's only given to the hopeful elect. So let's bring out the first scripture I wanted to go into. This is Nahum, the 3rd chapter, in the 1st verse. It says, "Woe to the bloody city, okay, it is all full of lies and robbery, the prey departed not." Okay, and the emphasis I wanted to place on here is full of lies, okay, propaganda, things that people buy into, which are not the truth. As scripture says, they put darkness for light and light for darkness. Okay. And the reason why it's a bloody city is because Esau has been given the gift of the sword, and through him being given the gift of the sword, he literally has gone throughout the whole earth and terrorized people and made people afraid of him instead of being afraid of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay. So not only is it through lies, it's policy, spoken of in Daniel, the 8th chapter, right? And many other scenarios where Esau uses his words, okay, as a form of lying to people, okay, and really keeping them in darkness, okay, like even with the C-hip, right, or even with the C19, right, all of those things were promoted as a problem, okay, specifically the C19 was promoted as a problem, but the reason why I was promoting it as a problem was to bring in the C-hip, okay, as the solution, okay. So once again, just more and more lies, and because as scripture says, and let's grab that real quick. This is Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. Okay, so he's not upright, and when you're not upright, what does that mean? You know, you're on your belly. You know, you're conniving. Okay, you're cunning. You're crafty. Okay, you're slithery. All right, and that's what those words are. Those words are to entangle and entrap, and really create fraud. Okay, within a person's mind. Okay, to believe in him. And now, because they do trust in the shadow of Egypt, okay, that trust that they have, you know, is the shame, is their shame, because they trusted in a deceiver, okay, and a robber and a thief and a murderer, okay. So it says, behold, his soul, talking about Esau, the so-called white man, which is lifted up, okay, full of pride, okay, because he believes that he's going to sit as a queen forever, is not upright in him, okay, but the just shall live by his faith. See, Esau doesn't have faith. What Esau has is he has science, he has Scientology, he has technology, he has all of these calculations, okay. Science so falsely called knowledge, okay, or knowledge falsely called science. Salakia. Let me pull that up here. Con, this is 1 Timothy 6 and 20. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust. Avoid profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science, falsely so called. Okay? And when you get into that word science, you know, it goes into knowledge. Okay? Let's grab that real quick. You see, because that's what Esau believes in. He believes in knowledge. Okay? That knowledge is on the left-hand side. He doesn't have faith. Okay? You see, because knowledge are things that can be factually proven. Okay? But faith, okay, as the scripture talks about, is the substance of things not seen. Okay? Let's grab that real quick. I'm just flowing in the spirit. It says, Hebrews 11 and 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. So Esau uses knowledge as a means of scaring the people, and that's the reason why he has to promote science. Okay, and the definition of this word here, science, goes into knowledge, signifies in general intelligence. Okay, but none of these things will have faith, because faith, as Scripture says, was given unto the righteous in the womb. Okay. Scripture also says faith is a gift. Okay. This is Ephesians 2 and 8. It says, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So Esau, the so-called white man, was never given the gift of faith. Okay. So he promotes lies, okay, through knowledge. Okay. Or it says science, falsely so called. All right. So back in Habakkuk 2 and 4, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Once again, what makes us just and balanced and perfect in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is trusting in him and having faith in his words, although we don't have the evidence of the thing that is seen, okay, to have that faith. But that's what Esau uses against the people, okay, which is the fact that he doesn't have faith, so he doesn't promote faith. So he can now control people through lies and fear and propaganda. Okay. So let's bring this out one more time. Nahum chapter 3 verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not. Okay. Let's bring this out. This is Proverbs 29 verse 12. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked. Okay? All of his servants are wicked. So this whole society is wicked. Why? Because the ruler hearkens to lies. Okay? The kings, all of these people are in bed with each other. Okay? Lying, deceiving one another. Okay? That's what this society is built off of. And then they lie to the people. So everyone that works at these corporations, these entities, Babylon, aka America, okay, all of them are wicked. Okay? Because there's no truth and then there's no faith. Okay? This is Job chapter 13 verse 4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value. So you look at the medical industry, you look at the political system, you look at the finances, everything that Babylon, aka America, is constructed from is lies. Okay? Which means that it's wicked. It's just a form of deception. Okay? Whereas the simplicity of Yahushua Mashiach, okay, is as the word says, it's simple. Okay? It's not anything overly complicated, not anything to where you need 45 degrees of knowledge and 360 degrees of understanding or all of that, Yahweh Shem Yahushua has imparted this faith, okay, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of righteousness, okay, unto his hopeful elect, to where we can identify these forgers of lies, okay, that create lies through their words, okay. This is Hebrews, Salak. This is Psalms chapter 58 verse 3. The wicked, once again, we just talked about that in Proverbs. This is Proverbs 29 and 12. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked. This is Psalms 58 verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Okay? That's a identifier of the wicked. Okay? That's what the society has been built off of. Nothing but lies. You have a non-curly haired, non-pigmentation, quote unquote Messiah that this world promotes. Those are lies. Religion, those are lies. Okay? Those that say that they are Jews and are not, those are lies. Okay? It says their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth the ear. Okay? Which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. Okay? And that's what happens, man. Matter of fact, let's read verse 2. Come on. This is Psalm 58 verse 2. Yea, in heart ye work wickedness. Ye weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. Okay. So once again, going back to Esau's gift being the sword. Okay. And then him speaking lies. Okay. Those two powers, okay, is what he uses to deceive the whole earth. Okay. And I just got one or two more examples and then we'll wrap up. This is Proverbs chapter 6 verse 16. These 6 things doeth the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua hate. Okay. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, Esau the so-called white man. A lying tongue. We just talked about lies, right? Esau the so-called white man. And hands that shed innocent blood. Okay. Now, we're not saying 2/3 of our people are not in league with Esau, the so-called white man, as well. Okay? Scripture says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished. Okay? So 2/3 of our people are also wicked. But at the forefront of that proud look, that lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, that's Esau, the so-called white man. Okay? Even starting with Cain, okay, killing Abel, all right, or murdering Abel, shall I say? All right, it says, "And heart that deviseth wicked imaginations." That's Esau, the so-called white man. Okay, all the imaginations coming from him. This whole society, what it means, all this patriotism. Okay, you can't have patriotism on the land of on stolen land. Okay, there's nothing patriotic about that. Okay, but that's how I use new speech. That's how I use the smooth words. Okay, matter of fact, let's grab that real quick, because that's what lies are. Okay, it's a lot. This is Psalms 55 verse 21. "The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords." Okay, let's grab this word here, smoother. Okay, because that's what lies are. Lies are very smooth. They're soft. They're oily, right? They get you all in a comfortable state, and then Esau come through, with the sword and destroy you or overtake you. Okay, smooth. It says, it's a lot. Let me make sure I got the right word. Yep, con. It says smoother. It says to divide, share, plunder, allot, a portion. Okay, to divide oneself. Right? Look at this. To be smooth, slippery, deceitful. Going right back to lies. All right. It says to flatter, to take away a portion. All right. Smoother. And so, as the scriptures say, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Now, why are we saying that? Because he's the one that devised these wicked imaginations, man. Okay? This whole society is a construct of Esau's wicked imagination to deceive the people. Okay? That's why it's gross darkness that covered the earth, man. Okay? And the people are engrossed in darkness. So this light, truth, is the last thing Esau wants to be revealed, because it's going to show all the scum and the filth of this wicked society. Kind of like the scene from The Matrix where Morpheus essentially shows Neo what the world really looks like. From him awakening out of the stupor, okay, that Babylon, or that potion, or that wine that Babylon has placed over the people, man. It shows that this place is a hellhole. Proverbs 6:18, "And heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren." And that's what Esau is trying to do now. He's trying to speak lies. Okay, the accuser of our brethren, he's trying to speak lies to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, saying, "See, look at your people, man. They're eating pork, they're doing all these other things, but Esau's tainted the whole fucking world with all of these abominations, man." Okay, I'm gonna read it again. This is back in Proverbs 29, and we already know what Proverbs 29:2 says. "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn." Why are the people mourning? Proverbs 29:12, "If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked." Okay, we are yet in this day in our captivity. Why? To be made subject unto payments. So everything that's being done here in this society literally has embedded within it wickedness. Okay, that's the only way in which this society can thrive. It can't thrive on truth. And so that's what Esau is doing. He's accusing us day and night, to Salaki, he's accusing us too, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, okay, trying to have us go off, you know. So these are the things that I just wanted to go into real quick. I think I got one more scripture here. But yeah, man, these lies are what Esau uses, man. And by him using, you know, these lies, you know, this wine, this philosophy, the longer it is in the earth, the more people believe it as truth. And that's the danger, you know, because over the course of time, now people that once used to know what the word G-A-Y meant in the beginning, you know, in its inception, now using it for something completely different. Even, you know, with the bow, right? The bow in itself is a sign, you know, for the hopefully elect that Yahweh Shem Yahushua wasn't going to flood the earth again, you know. But the point being here is now you look at the bow and how Esau uses it. It's being used as something to promote the GAY, you know, Skittles community. This is the power of lies, man. Okay? And that's why truth in itself will prevail, has prevailed. Okay? So let's end out here. This is Ephesians 11, chapter 4, verse 11. It says, and he gave some apostles and some prophets and some evangelists and some pastors and teachers for the perfecting of the saints. Okay? How are we being perfected? Through being washed in this word. Okay? Being built up, being tried. Okay? Overcoming. Okay? Walking by faith, living by faith. Okay? Separating ourselves from this wicked ass society. It says, for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Hamashiach, till we all come into the unity of the faith, to the unity of the faith, to the unity of the faith, the same gift that was given to the hopefully elect, in which Yahweh Shem Yahushua hasn't given all people. Okay? We already know Esau believes in his science. Okay? Which is the reason why he doesn't, one of the reasons why he wasn't given the gift of faith, okay? Because he's not a believer, right? That's why scripture says, let not the incredulity of them trouble you, okay? They're not supposed to believe, right? We are. And that's why we're standing on our feet, okay? Crying unto Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Ephesians 4:13, till we all come into the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of Yahweh, unto a perfect man, complete, okay, fully furnished, okay, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of Hamashiach, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro, and carried about with every wind of doctrine, by the sleight of men, and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive, okay, every wind of doctrine, the sleight of men, the cunning craftiness, okay, whereby they lie in wait to deceive, man, you know, and that's why the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and Yahushua's sacrifice is so valuable, okay, because it gives us clarity, or it gives us that eye salve in the world of darkness, man, you know, to where we can see all the lies that. It's almost like having X-ray vision, man. We can see straight through people. We can see people's spirits. We can know the things that are going to happen before they manifest themselves. And there's a scripture that I'm looking for. Scripture talks about, you know, the subtlety of speeches. So, like, if I can't find it, I think it's in. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because when you know the subtlety of speeches, now you can understand these lies. This is Proverbs 1, and I'll start at the top. 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice and judgment and equity, to give subtlety to the simple, and to the young man knowledge and discretion. Okay? And when you go into this word here, subtlety, it says shrewdness, craftiness, prudence. Okay? So it says wisdom. And why is that necessary? It's necessary because, as we had read in Ephesians 4:14, it says that we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men, cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. You see, Esau has his cunning craftiness, okay? And we also have a cunning craftiness, but in righteousness, okay? So that way we're not deceived by the lies. We're not deceived by the darkness. We're not deceived by the propaganda. Okay, we're not deceived by false flags, or we're not deceived by when he does these crisis actors, or even artificial intelligence. All of these things, Esau is gonna pull out the whole bag of tricks, trying to deceive in order to subdue prophecy, man. So anyway, I just wanted to go into that real quick. Hey, this whole place is full of lies, Akim, and robbery. So just be aware. Use subtlety, use prudence. Use the wisdom, shrewdness, craftiness of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And most importantly, have faith that Yahweh Shem Yahushua will provide us the insight on how to overcome and avoid these snares and wiles of the devil. So with that being said, call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushua by Shem Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and salutation unto the elect. Until next time, shalom.